So I've just finished my first workout. Yeah, it was fine. I've been training for a while now, so it wasn't too bad. Built up a good sweat and stuff, so it's 6:30. I'm all finished. I'm just going to be off to work. So yeah, I've got to collect my food from the fridge for the day. So I will show you what I've got. So for breakfast today, I've got a apple bircher muesli, and it's like porridge, protein powder, cranberries, some nuts that I mix in, yogurt, flaxseed as well, and a whole apple which I've got to like cut up or just grate. And then for lunch I've got a chicken and chorizo stir fry with noodles, but it's still a low carb meal. But there's so much of it. Look, there's so much. For one of my snacks I've got nuts, and then for dinner I've got like a turkey meatball bake that I have to serve with a side of vegetables, basically green veg. So I'm on day 2. I've just got back from work, got back at like 9:10. So my plan was to get home, and tonight I've got to make salmon, and so I've actually got to cook tonight's dinner, but it's so late. So I'm cooking late today, but that's fine. I think it will happen sometimes where even though I've prepped and stuff, like work will obviously make things tricky sometimes, but that's fine. To be honest, this recipe isn't much different from what I usually make. I love a little bit of like salmon and veg. But yeah, today I've been feeling fine. I didn't have any refuel meals today because I didn't go to the gym. I'm going to the gym tomorrow, so my breakfast will be a refuel meal. Apple bircher muesli. I had it Monday morning. It's so sweet and nice. I love it. I love sweet things. But today I had a really nice smoothie. It was like a raspberry and peanut butter smoothie. It was really good, and that filled me up, to be fair. And for lunch I had a chicken cashew curry. So the actual dishes are really nice, and they don't take too long to make. The only thing I would say today, I did feel really tired. I don't know whether that's because I had band practice last night, so I was up late. I didn't get home till late, and obviously there's less sleep because of work. I'm always tired anyway. It's hard to tell. I get dips throughout the day sometimes where I get really fatigued. So it's hard to tell whether it's the diet or... I don't think it is. It's probably just me. But yeah, I am gonna start cooking. So yeah, let's go do it. So, mega quick one. I had to make like a tahini and lemon dressing for the vegetables, and it said to whisk it, and I was like, oh, it'd be a really good idea if I just chuck it in a blender. So I put it in my blender, and then all the sauce is just like collected on that side, and there's like none in the actual container. So now I've got to go and try and scrape it all off. So yeah, don't ever take a detour off of the instructions, guys. Lesson learned. Cooking the salmon. Looks so good. Here's the finished product. So I've got rice, pan-fried salmon, and roasted green beans and broccoli, garlic in a tahini and lemon juice dressing, which turned into like a hummus. So I've like mixed that all into the veg, and hopefully it tastes pretty good. So I guess now we eat. Almost forgot what way I put my fork and knife. Almost. It's good. I mean, I usually eat, I'd have this, just the salmon, and then the green beans and veg, and I don't have rice, I don't have the dressing, but it's actually really nice to try it a bit differently. I did burn the veg though, but I like crispy veg, so it's alright. Tahini, lemon and vegetables is good. How do I tackle this? I'm really funny because usually I'm one of those people that like to eat everything separately, like one by one. But I'm trying my best to like mix things together. So I'm going to try and mix some rice with the broccoli. The salmon can stay on its own though. I bought the pre-cooked rice, but I don't like it. It's gone all hard and like, I don't know, just not very nice. Usually I just get raw rice and I'll cook it myself, but I thought it would be easier. But big mistake, so I'm not doing that again. I'm such a messy eater, I can barely ever keep anything on my plate. I get more of it on the table than I do in my mouth. Hi! So I'm on day 3 of the plan. So far it's been okay. I've been a bit headachy today and tired. Like I feel really tired. Like you can see in my eyes, I go squinty, I'm like, oh. But I don't know whether that's just me being tired or whether it's just because of my kind of diet change, less carbs and stuff. I went to the gym today, so I was up at 5:15 again, and I ended up going to bed quite late, like 11 last night, because I obviously had my dinner quite late. I don't know, I think I'm alright. I'm just having a break from work now, so hopefully that will help me feel a bit better. So, I had a bit of a pickle, bit of a dilemma today because I'm going to Twitch London on Friday and I've realised that it's going to be really hard for me to... I'm so tired I can't even think. What am I trying to say? I've had to rejiggle some of my meals. So I had a plan for tomorrow and Friday, but I've actually had to swap like everything round, like when I'm training, so that I can fit more batch cooking in for the weekend. So I had a bit of a dilemma, but me and Tara like figured it out. Oh, my phone just ran out of battery, so I had to charge it. But I've reshuffled everything, so this now means I've got to get up early tomorrow to go to the gym, and then Friday morning I'm going to go gym as well. I can get up later because I'm not in at work, and then I'll go to Twitch London on Friday, but a bit later. I was aiming to get there for 4, but I think I can just aim to get there at 6 instead. I think that'll take the edge off. I've still got loads of batch cooking to do. I can aim to get there earlier, but if I don't get there earlier, then it's fine. But lesson learned, so I'm 3 days in. Lesson learned, I think I need to batch cook everything at the weekend and not only have half the week covered. It'll just be better around work. Hey guys, so I've spent the last 2 hours making these banana protein muffins, which are refuel meals after the gym. You can have 2 of them. Oh my god, my arm's hurting so much holding the phone. Can't do it. Can I hold it with my left? Oh no, I'll cover the camera. No, I'll put it here. We'll find a good place. Kind of. I've got the light on my face. Let me move over here. My arms hurt so much from the gym. It's like holding the phone hurting. So I've got them on the go. Basically, I bought a 12-hole baking tray for it, and I bought double of all the ingredients because it said it had 6 servings. And I was like, oh, okay, so I want to make 12. But then I didn't realise that actually the 6 servings is for a 12 muffin tray. So I've made double of everything. So I'm going to have to cook up the first batch and then do another batch of muffins. So I'm going to have 24 muffins. But luckily you can freeze them, which is good. And now I'm also making a refuel meal macaroni cheese, which is really good for freezing. So I'm going to make 4 of those, have one tomorrow, and then just leave the rest in the freezer. But yeah, I'm feeling... This is day 4. I'm feeling tired today. I had to go gym in the morning and I feel like I need a nap, but I have to power through. I've got too much cooking to do. They're rising. I've actually never made muffins before, so... I've made Yorkshire puddings. I'm very good at Yorkshire puddings, but muffins are not something I've done. But yeah, they should be done in about 5 minutes. So I've got the mac cheese going, and then I've got my mixture there for the other set of muffins. And then these are the ones that have come out. So I'm just waiting for them to cool before I get them all in the freezer. Then I can put the next batch in. So yeah, multitasking. So I finished my mac and cheese. Looks absolutely amazing. And all the muffins. There's just so many muffins, but I can freeze them, so it's all good. Little update, I'm on day 9 of the fitness plan and it's all going well. I went to Twitch London at the weekend, took all my own food. I think I only kind of came off the plan for dinner twice, but the first one was a healthy Nando's. I went for chicken, green broccoli, corn on the cob and halloumi cheese. So that was good. And then the next day I just went for dinner. I was out, so I just had half a pizza and halloumi fries. So that was the only dinner that the only meal that I went off of the plan. But other than that, stuck to it. Went gym today. My goal was still 4 times a week. 5 for me, and the hours I work is too much. So I don't want to set myself up to fail. 4 is achievable. It's hard work. Like you can see, I'm really tired. Yeah, I'm about to make cod, so I will show you the end product. So yeah, I have made cod with a almond, lemon, parsley, parmesan kind of crust on top, and then asparagus, cooked lentils and tomatoes on the bottom. I'm about to try it. It should be really good. I've never really made cod at home before, but we'll see. I'm trying to be good and try not to eat things separately. Honestly, I do it without thinking. I need to mix things together. All right, let's give this a go. That's banging. That's another thing about this plan is I'm trying like new things that I wouldn't usually eat. I just wouldn't usually bother to cook cod. Like I'll cook salmon and stuff, but I don't know. There's a lot of things I just won't bother to cook. Like I don't know what to do with them. So it's good that I'm trying new things. So I'm on day 13 of the plan. Today's been a hard day. I just feel really achy. Even holding the phone's hurting, which is fine. It might just be exhaustion. Generally, because I've had a nap, had to have a nap earlier, but I'm sticking to the plan because I'm away camping with my friends this weekend. So I've got all my food kind of stored away. So I'm sticking to it and I've done really well, I think. so far. I'd say the first 2 weeks have been fine. For me, it's just like dealing with the getting up early to go to the gym, and also having to spend so much time meal prepping. Like, I do enjoy cooking, but it is hard to fit it all in. Yeah, I think so far it's going really well, and then I will update you guys in another 2 weeks once I've finished cycle 1. So I will catch up with you then.